In a world where eye contact can be a weapon and silence speaks louder than truth, the most dangerous liars aren't the ones who flinch or fumble. They're the ones who believe their own lies, from smoky back rooms in Moscow to polished boardrooms in Manhattan, from whispered promises in Cairo to televised speeches in London. The art of deception knows no borders. But while the world trades in half-truths and manipulation, we don't just listen, we observe. We don't just hear, we decode. Because once you understand the subtle cues, the micro-expressions, the inconsistencies between words and behavior, you stop being a victim of lies and start seeing the world as it really is. You're not watching this video to be entertained, you're watching it to evolve. This is how to instantly recognize when someone is lying to you. 1. Lies reveal themselves when you are emotionally silent. The first rule is simple. Stillness reveals truth. Most people miss the lie not because it's well told, but because they're too hungry to believe it or too scared to doubt. Desire clouds the eyes. Fear clogs the ears. Together, they blind the soul. But we are trained to silence both. As Epictetus said, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. So we step into every room needing nothing. No approval, no reassurance, no safety net. We expect nothing. We fear nothing. And in that emptiness, we see everything. The liar's gaze slips. Their voice strains for control. Their words land with either too much polish or not enough. While their emotions try to sell the lie, our stillness slices through it. Because in this war of truths and illusion, stillness is our weapon. Emotion is there. 2. The liar betrays himself through incongruence. The second sign is always this: something doesn't match. A lie demands more energy than the truth. It fragments the self. The words say one thing, but the tone hesitates. The posture stiffens. The silence grows too loud. Incongruence is the body's confession. As Seneca wrote, a good character, when established, becomes predictable. So when a person suddenly becomes unfamiliar in their own skin, when the rhythm of their voice shifts, when their behavior no longer aligns with the person you've always known, you are not witnessing change. You are witnessing a fracture. Their mask is slipping. And in that quiet, broken space between what is said and what is shown, the truth begins to bleed through. 3. The more they try to convince, the less they should be trusted. There's a desperation baked into every lie because even the liar knows on some level that it's fragile. So they push harder. They over-explain. They repeat themselves. They chase your nod, your smile, your yes, anything that makes the lie feel real. But the truth? The truth doesn't need to perform. It stands still. It doesn't beg to be believed. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, if someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth. Truth is open. It welcomes correction. But the liar fears doubt like fire. They panic when questioned because their story isn't built on facts. It's built on your belief. And when you withdraw that belief, when you simply stop agreeing, the whole illusion collapses. 4. Your own inner peace is the sharpest blade against deceit. The greatest lie detector isn't the ability to read others. It's the courage to know yourself. Most people are fooled by lies because they're already entangled in their own. They lie to themselves about who they are, what they want, what they fear. And a man at war with himself will always struggle to see clearly in others. But we are not at war within. We make peace with our own reflection. We strip away self-deception like rust from a blade until only clarity remains. We do not hide from truth, so we are never seduced by its imitation. As the Stoic teacher Heraclitus wrote, "To be good is to be free of self-delusion." We do not merely detect the lie, we become the kind of mind into which the lie cannot enter. 5. The liar forgets what he said, but the truth never needs remembering. A lie is a burden, heavy, fragile, always needing to be carried. It must be maintained, rehearsed, protected. But truth is weightless. It simply exists. It flows without effort because it doesn't need support. And so, when someone lies, you'll find the cracks, a shifted detail, a timeline that doesn't hold, a phrase that stumbles under pressure. You don't need confrontation. You need silence, patience. Let them speak again. Let time pass. And when the moment comes to recall what they once said, they will falter. They will hesitate. They will betray the very story they built. Zeno, the founder of Stoic thought, reminded us, the reason why we have 2 ears and only 1 mouth is that we may listen more and talk less. A liar counts on your distraction, but we remember, not out of suspicion, but out of clarity. We do not chase the lie. We watch it quietly collapse under the weight of its own invention. And so, if you want to see lies before they reach you, don't begin by watching others. Begin by stilling your own mind. Know your nature. Release the need for the world to be honest with you, because you are already honest with yourself. And in that stillness, you will hear what they tried to hide. This is how we endure a world built on deception, not by fearing it, but by becoming the kind of men it can never touch. If this spoke to something within you, subscribe to Aurelius Insights and keep walking with wisdom.